Man, it is weird to be back. But I am here after a very, very long time. So today, today's topic is not going to be very useful at the time of recording this, but I'm pretty sure eventually well, who am I getting? Of course it's going to be helpful later on. I can't talk, but today I wanted to talk about how to ask someone to prom. Because during my senior year I ended up needing to do it twice, so figured, well, why not talk about it? First I'm going to give you some basic advice, and then at the end I'm going to tell you my story. So, there's really three important steps as far as asking someone. First, you need to decide who you're going to ask, which shouldn't be too hard. Then you need to decide how to ask, and then you just need to ask. Now, deciding how to ask, or who to ask, should be pretty simple. Basically, but it's a good idea to have more than just one person in mind. And in case if you don't end up, if they reject you or whatever, you know. So, yeah. And the one that people put the most attention to is how to ask. And, well, there's lots of ways you can. I mean, like baked goods, balloons, or whatever. But, thing is, most people, it's been said before, but many people tend to put more time and thought into some of these promposals, most of which are all big and over the top, more so than most marriage proposals nowadays. And I'm not saying that it's bad to do some sort of big proposal. If you want to do that, sure, go ahead. But personally, I did not want to do that because I feel like this is just me. You can totally disagree with me if you, but I personally believe that if I did that, I feel like I'd be putting them in a position where it's kind of hard to say no. And I don't know if that's just the way I think, but I just feel like that's not very fair to her. So, and then yeah, but if you want to, so unless they as I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that they would say yes or like that hey, like to be back or whatever, I would, which I didn't. I would rather just refrain from doing it, although I did consider it at one point. The next thing is asking, and this part is also very difficult. Just this one, it's hard to get for me to give advice for, but the best advice I can give, and I know that you guys will probably probably have heard this so many times and it's annoying. I know I've gotten annoyed by hearing it over and over, and that is just being yourself. Just know that you can and do it. It's you be yourself, and if they can't accept that, then first of all, that's their loss, but also there's probably someone out there who is much better who can accept it. So, just be yourself. And so, Now, so here's what I did. I actually ended up needing to go through the process twice, because essentially I had it narrowed down to 3 different people. And, well, of course, with the first person I thought of, I immediately chickened out. I am a little disappointed in myself for not even trying, but there's no turning back now. The second person I thought of, I actually did ask her, and really, I almost chickened out on that one too, but like they were out to leave it. Oh, I'm not gonna name any names, but essentially I probably should have said that earlier, but and so I eventually just ran towards her, and I asked her. She's like, "Really?" And she asked if she could let me know, because she didn't know for sure if she could make it. Unfortunately, she had something else going on that day, and she couldn't make it. Which was disappointing, but I got over it eventually. So then eventually I was absolutely paranoid about going through the whole process again. I had no idea what to do, and like I knew who I was going to ask, and like I was, and I like later on went on it. Like my heart was just racing like crazy. I had no idea what to say. And eventually, one of my closest friends and literally dragged me over there, got her attention, and then I asked. So, yeah, it was kind of funny looking back, but honestly, yeah, and it was fun. And it's because I remember, if you had asked me like any time before that, I would have never thought I'd have the courage to do it at all, and I ended up going through with the whole thing twice. So that was a big step up for a guy like me. So let me tell you this: if I was able to do it, I promise you that you can too. I am like one of the biggest cowards nerds of all time, so I promise you'll be able to do it too, and maybe you'll fail, but eventually you will. But you can't blame the guy for trying. So, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. This is but yeah. But that's really all I wanted to say. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And tell me what you think. Do you guys have your own thoughts on how to ask someone? And tell me your stories of how either you asked someone or got asked in the comments. And I'm curious to hear your stories. Also, tell me anything else that you might want me to talk about, and maybe I'll be able to make a video about it. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. See you guys next time, whenever I upload again.